cars, car accidents, snakes, life or death gambles, really chaotic situations, health issues, being injured a lot, needing to have a glow up. All right. So this is going to be like another crazy reading, but honestly, if you're watching my videos, you're probably on the same vibration as me. I hope you're not, but here we go. It's not in your mind. They're effing snakes, and it sucks. So let's dive into this hoe. Like, I kept having so many situations. For example, my car broke down and I needed to go and pick up some stuff from like a friend's place, like I've been needing to. And I was like, okay, well, no worries. I can just like get a ride over there and pay somebody gas to do it. And I told somebody what I was going to do, and then my ride fell through. And I was like, what in the world? Like, what's going on with that? But then I realized, wait. And then all of the puzzle pieces started kind of coming through. And I started realizing when I've been doing certain things in my life, or like going and doing certain goals, and I've been telling somebody that I really, really like, for like with my life trusted, I noticed conveniently it would always fall through, like something would happen. And I was like, what? Like, I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand this. Like, I would be needing to meet up with somebody or whatever. And then they would be like, well, I'm sorry. I can't like, then suddenly they're really, really busy and they can't meet up with me. And I'm like, oh, is it because you talked to so-and-so after I talked to them about something private? And so I was like, oh, this is what's effing happening right now. Like, this is why it's all chaotic. It's because I still have snakes around in my life and I didn't realize it. And it's to the point where it's honestly kind of hilarious. Like, I couldn't even get mad about it. I was like, wow. Literally in my head, I was like, you might be having these situations too where you're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Literally, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? Because you could be like literally living your best life, making money. You could be getting confidence moves, and just like even if your life looks like really wide, like nuts right now, you're probably like, oh man, this and this is working out. Like this was a weird turn of events, but this is great. Literally on your way to go and talk to some friends about it, and then like kablam! What the heck? Like what? Literally something out of the blue. Like, why is this happening? But this, and I think they wanted you in this weird position so you're overthinking yourself and you think you're crazy and you're just like stressed out and da-da-da. Like somebody in your life wants you to think that there's something like wrong. There's probably, there actually probably is something wrong. Like everybody goes through stuff, but I think what they're thinking is wrong makes no sense. Because you're in this emperor point of view. I feel like you're really, things are finally getting back on track. You're taking the lead, seeing things from like a higher perspective. But the issue is, one, you're surrounded by effing snakes. Like, honestly, this read was originally going to be a should I go no contact with them sort of read, because it literally went to the point where, like, I don't care if it's like a friend or a family member. It's gone to the point where I'm like, okay, you don't care about me. You don't care about my safety. You don't care about my opinion. You don't care about my beliefs. You don't care about my boundaries. Nothing. Yeah, you need to, I can love you from afar and I need to go no contact with you. So this was going to be like a should I not originally. And so now, then I started getting mixed messages because honestly, let's go back for that. Yeah, you got to cut them out. You need to cut them out. It's probably somebody who's been in your life for like a hot minute, your whole life since childhood or whatever. They need to go because it's not going to get any better. So honestly, this like, it's like something in the back of this person's mind. They're so desperate to like have a narrative or like whatever about you that they will go out of their way to try to sabotage you and backstab you and talk shit about you to try to get you to fall into that narrative because it'll make them feel better about themselves. Because like, so you honestly, you do have to cut them off. It really sucks. It really sucks. But honestly, at this point, I feel like you have cut off so many people in your life that it genuinely doesn't matter. As cutting these people off, like this horse is like blindfolded but kind of happy. Honestly, you're like, okay, see no evil, hear no evil. I'm gonna cut you off and just like go on my happy way. You're the fire horse. F this. Because it's just too much. Like I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Especially because, like, if you've had situations where you've been, like, out of somebody's life for a bit and things have been kind of still working out for you and you've still been happy and everything, it's like, wait a minute. Like, all the pieces are coming in. So basically, you could be having situations where you're just literally if somebody actually talked to you and listened to you and got out of their ego and had a conversation with you, they'd be like, oh, all of this makes perfect sense. Like, oh, yeah, like, oh my God, yeah, you're right. Oh, wow, like, this isn't even a difficult thing. Like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, oh, wow, like, you're like, honestly, it all makes sense. But if you are, but somebody probably from the outside looking in doesn't want to talk to you, they only want to judge. And so if you look for something bad, you're going to find it. So I picture you literally living your life, just doing, I don't know, doing your normal routines, do like whatever, but you're doing things or habits or whatever that don't make sense to people, or they wouldn't do it, or it's weird for them. And so instead of thinking, I wonder why they're doing that, or like, maybe I should come, they're immediately like, they're crazy, or just, I don't, okay, literally, okay, here's my example for this. Um, I have a cat harness, and I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to take, like, I take my cats for walks. And so I was like, you know what? Um, Two of my cats used to be indoor cats, and then they had to be indoor cats. But then I moved to an area that I was like, okay, I think I can walk them on leashes. And it's fun. They actually like it. And so literally, I went to go and walk my cat. And then I was like, well, like walking around and everything. I go back to my car, and then somebody's there, like, looking at my truck and everything. And like, we're like literally in the middle of trying to like call the police on me because they're like, oh, this person must be having a mental health crisis because they're walking around and walking a cat and talking to the cat. And literally, this sounds stupid, right? Like, why in the world would somebody just see this like person who's like, they don't know, they're just walking a cat, and they're like, they're having a mental health crisis. I need to go and like call the police on them and film their car and get their license plate and do all this stuff because, like, why would anybody walk a cat instead of a dog? That's the kind of stupid you're getting right now. And it's frustrating, isn't it? But you really genuinely have to laugh about it. Because what else are you going to do? What else are you going to do except for just literally just cut these people off? It's so weird. It's so weird. Some of them, honestly, neighbors, it sucks because it's probably like you're honestly like a really, really good neighbor, but this person like is like looking at you and is just like really judgmental and stuff like that. And they're like, I need to wreck this person's life. And you probably have been in the same situation as me of like, am I being crazy? Like, is this happening? Or like, wait, is this person literally, no, they wouldn't be backstabbing me. That's crazy. I don't even know them that well. Or I do know them that well. Why would they do that? Yeah, it's because they just suck. Sometimes it doesn't need to be crazy insightful or some dramatic spiritual thing. Sometimes it's just they effing suck and you need to cut them off. You just need to not talk to them. If it's a neighbor, just be like, yeah, so I'm your new neighbor that you called the police on for no reason. Don't ever talk to me again. Thank you. Have a great day. Family member, hi. You don't care about my safety. Do not talk to me again. I love you. Goodbye. Some friend you have been friends with for your whole life. Oh, wow. You're an asshole. And I don't care what you're going through right now. I don't deserve you bullying me. Bye. Because then at the end of the day, like, all you have to do is just continue living your life and be that, I guess, that freaky person. And so in the future, when your life is like, you're in the very near future where you finally get to show the fruits of your labor and these people look like jackasses, at least you won't have people like, at least they're far enough away that you can like enjoy your life without them around. It sucks. Honestly, this is the reading. This is the reading. It's not in your mind. They just effing suck. People are stupid and very narrow-minded. If you want to look for something wrong, you're going to find something wrong. It's fine. Cut them off. At this point, like, just start over. At this point, like, straight up start over. Because, like, some things, like, they're sick. Like, honestly, they're sick people. And it's weird because you kind of look like the crazy person because you do shadow work. You look at your flaws and just dive into it and try to, like, work on it. And these other people are like, no, I don't want to do any shadow work, and instead I'm going to make you the problem. It's not in your mind. They're effing snakes. You got to just cut them all off. I'm sorry. It sucks. Cut them off and go and do like a self-care spa day or something.